Yeah, hey guys, welcome back. So what is up with this guitar? As you can see, I've put a humbucker in the back here. Now today is an experiment to see if certain humbuckers can pick up the body vibrations and not just the strings. I told a story in the Echo Coils video about how I had some experiences with certain guitars that had a certain way they felt, and I had a theory that it was because the humbuckers in them were picking up the body vibration. So while designing pickups, I really wanted to prove this 100% to myself. So to do that, I had to build a guitar and then route a pickup cavity in the back so I could do some experiments around body vibration and how pickups can amplify that. So the pickup I've got on the back here is one of my McPherson Echo Coils. Now these have been designed specifically to pick up body resonance or the body vibration, just like the best vintage humbuckers did. Now if you want to check these out, I've got a link down in the description. The only difference between these and vintage pickups is that they're just more stable. You can use them at higher volume and higher gain levels. So yeah, check them out. Right, so I'm going to run a couple of tests using two identical neural DSP amps. The outputs, both outputs are going to be run completely isolated from each other into those amps. They're going to be set up identically for each test. I'm just going to be using the bridge humbucker on the front here, and obviously the other amp is going to be getting fed directly from this one at the back, which is only going to be picking up the body resonance. So on screen I'm going to have a couple of frequency and level graphs. Now the one at the top is going to be the amp fed by this bridge humbucker on the front. The other graph below is going to be the one fed by this pickup mounted in the back, just so you can see the different frequencies and their different levels and how much signal is actually coming through from these pickups. Cool, so before we crack into this, if you like these sort of videos that I'm creating, please subscribe. It really helps these videos get out there a lot more. A massive thank you to all our recent subscribers. It's been totally crazy over the last couple of videos, and I'm so stoked that we've got a bit more of a crew now to share these videos with. So yeah, if you'd love to subscribe and you haven't already, please do that. Right, let's get into these tests. Okay, right, so we're going to do an overdrive sound first. I'm using the bridge pickup on the front, and obviously I have got the rear pickup, the rear routed Echo Coil, going into a separate channel. Now on the screen, the top meter there is for this bridge pickup and the bottom meter is for the one at the back. So you can sort of see visually. You can see that both of them are picking up certain spectrums of the sound. So obviously this pickup is only sensing that body vibration at the moment. Okay, so let's change to like a heavier sound and see what sort of results that gives. Okay, so I've got like a heavy fuzz sound on this one, and you can see because of the amount of compression, like the extra compression, it really boosts those frequencies of the body sensing frequencies. So you can see a lot more activity with this pickup in the back, sensing a lot more of that body vibration, and that's just due to the massive amount of compression that you get when you're using a heavy fuzz like that. So it's going to be more involved in the actual tone, not just the feel. Okay, so what I've done is I've put another pickup in the back here just for a quick comparison. This is a boutique American pickup brand. They make awesome pickups. For the record, I absolutely love this pickup. So what I've got up on screen right now is I'm going into that exact same overdrive sound from the first test that I did with the Echo Coil in the back. And if you look at the meter there, if I strum, there's literally nothing, no sensing ability at all with this pickup. Or I was actually quite surprised. I thought there'd be a little bit there. This pickup's a great sounding pickup. I love the tones I get from it. It just, like I said, it just didn't give me that same feeling I get. And one of those big factors for me is that body sensing ability where pickups amplify body vibration. It really makes it feel so much nicer to play. Okay, that was really fun for me to do. So for me, personally, vintage style pickups or accurate vintage remakes or pickups, modern pickups like McPherson Echo Coils, give this eerie three-dimensional sort of feel while you're playing. For me, it's not something I hear so much, it's something that I feel while I'm playing the guitar itself in the room. As you can see with specific tones, if you're using a pristine, ultra clean, maybe a solid state amp with loads of headroom, maybe it's not going to be such a big deal for you. But if you are using a valve amp, you like edge of breakup sounds or fuzzed out sounds, maybe it's going to be something that you're going to really want to have as part of your tone. I know it might sound kind of odd talking about how things feel and then it's not so much about how it sounds, but when you put enough hours into anything, no matter sort of what your technical ability is, the little nuanced things can become really like a real big deal or real major things. If you think about someone that might race cars professionally, if their tires get changed or if they've got different brake pads or if the setup of the car is different, they're going to notice all these little things and it's going to be quite a big deal. And it's the same with guitar, with anything really that you put enough hours into. The little things become quite important. So with all that in mind, when it comes to pickups that can amplify the body vibration, that might be something that's a real big deal to you. You might not even really realize that at the stage, but it's something that's a big deal to me. It really makes the guitar more enjoyable to play and more addictive and interactive. It's really kind of hard to describe. It's something you've really got to sit down with a guitar like that. If you've ever played a vintage guitar with humbuckers, and it's got this eerie three-dimensional sort of feeling, even if it's set up awfully, it's a great experience. It's really, really fun to play. And that's that feeling that I get when I play certain guitars with those pickups in. But anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. It was a massive blast for me to put this together. It's been a long time coming. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time.